Welcome to class, everybody. So today we'll be learning how to make a satin hair bonnet, and you can use satin and Ankara. You can use two colors. You can reduce the measurement. You can increase the measurement. So everything depends on what you want. Okay, so let's get started. So for this, I'll be needing my satin fabric. If you're using one color, one yard is okay, but I'm mixing two colors. You need the elastic, the tiny one, the pro chalk, scissors, and that's the safety pin too. So now you cut out a square fabric of 29 inches by 29 inches, meaning the length and the width, everything is 29 inches. So now you fold your fabric into two, such a way you're having 14.5 inches by 29, and again you see the one folding it, you fold it again. So you're folding it like two times. So this is what we have now. So I'm just turning it for better understanding. So now you get your tape rule, and I'm using 14 inches because I want my bonnet to be big. It's for a customer though. So 14 inches, I'll just take my tape rule, you see, from that close end, and I'll mark 14 inches as if I want to make a arc. So now I'm just marking 14 inches. So that's how you do. You mark 14 inches all round, and when you are done, you just connect the marks like that. Then you take your scissors and cut out the shape that you have. So I've cut out my own fabric now. So after cutting, you're supposed to have a very big circle. So this is my own. So I'll be needing two circle for this project. You need two circle. So cut out another circle, and I'll be using this purple satin to match this lilac color. Nice to place your fabric right side to the right side, they are inside. The wrong side is facing me, and I will go and sew all around, and I'll leave about 3 to 4 inches allowance. You see where I'm marking. So that's it. So now I'm done sewing my fabric, and now the next thing to do now is to turn it to the right side. So that's why I say we should leave 3 to 4 inches allowance so that we can turn it through that area. So I'll just push out my fabric and I'll show us. So the next thing to do now, we'll go and iron my fabric for a neat work. Ironing will make your work to be more beautiful and more neat. So this is where we left that opening, right? So now from the tip of your material, you mark 1.5 inches all round, 1.5 inches all round, 1.5 inches all round, because we want to have that ruffle effect at the front, that extra ruffle effect. So just mark it all round, and you connect the markings to give us a circle too. You can do it on any part of the fabric, either the lilac or the purple material. Okay, so after doing that, another thing you do now is to look for the midpoint of 1.5. Like I'm trying to look for the half of 1.5. So anything I have now, place it on my fabric and I will mark it. I just hope you understand. Like we are dividing from the tip to that 1.5. We're looking for the middle. So we will now mark it and connect the markings again and form another circle. So I hope you understand what I'm doing. So that's what I'm just doing basically here. So now I'm done. I've marked it. So now we're having two lines on our fabric, and this is the open part. Okay, this is the open part. So now the next thing to do now is that 1.5 mark that we have, we'll go to our machine and we'll sew it all round. But the half, that second line that we draw, will not sew it all round. We'll leave allowance too. So I'll just watch closely. So I'm marking it that same place we left opening, we leave an opening there too. Now we have two lines. This one that I'm touching, you will not sew everything completely. You start from here and you stop here. But this second one, you sew the circle completely. You will not leave any allowance. So just watch carefully. You understand what I'm doing. That's because we are leaving that opening so that we can be able to pass our safety pin with our elastic inside our cap. So don't forget to do that. You leave the allowance in that same place you left the opening at first. So I'll just take it to my sewing machine. I'll sew it and I'll come back to show. See, I'm done sewing. See what I'm saying? See, I sew this one completely all around. Then this one I left opening so that the elastic can be able to pass through that place. So that's why we left that opening. So now I've taken my safety pin and my elastic and I'll be passing it through it. So just watch closely. So for your elastic, you can just take your elastic, put it around your hair to get the measurement that you want. But for me, I used to use 17, sometimes I use 16. So I'll just pass it all around and be careful to secure the other part of the elastic so that it will not be lost inside your fabric. So I'll just push it in and I'll come back to show us. Okay, so that's it for this one. So can you see it's almost out at the other part? So now just try to pull it out, remove your safety pin, then you place your elastic together. You can just arrange the fabric. So now you can go to your sewing machine, and what you try to hold the elastic together. You can place it on each other like this if you like. That's one method. Another method you can do is to place it like this. You see, and just secure your elastic. Then you push it in, and what you arrange your fabric like our bonnet is ready already. So the last thing to do now is just to close the open end that we left at first. Take it to your sewing machine, you sew it, and the other opening too. You take it to the sewing machine and you sew it, and then your bonnet is ready. So this is it. So let me just quickly say this. You can reduce your measurement. So let me just say this. You can use anything from 10, 11, 12, 13 for your measurement. So let me just say explain this better. Let's say you want to use 12 inches for your circle. That means you do 12 times 2 plus 1. That is 12 times 2, 24 plus 1. That is the measurement of the square you cut out. So that is how you can know the required fabric that you need. Thank you.